Hi, it's Justin Cher here. I made two predictions about North Gaia Executive Condo before its booking day on 23rd of April. Last month, everyone was speculating about the launch price of the new Yishun Executive Condo, North Gaia EC. I predicted the launch price to be 1,281 PSF, and the actual launch price, taking the average between the highest and the lowest PSF, is 1,285 PSF. Difference by $4. Not bad, right? But I was wrong on one point. Based on the limited EC supply before North Gaia EC, which was only 22 units left in the market during the recording of my previous video, and knowing that the next 3 ECs land costs are significantly higher, I predicted at least 50% of the units at North Gaia EC would be sold during launch day. It turned out that 27% was sold, so I was off by 23%. So I have to find out the reasons why this is so. So I asked my buyers and my colleagues working on the ground, and here are 3 possible reasons. The income ceiling. The monthly household income ceiling is currently capped at $16,000. This means that even if both you and your spouse earn at the maximum income of $16,000, your maximum loan amount will be around $1.069 million, which means that the maximum property price you can afford is around $1.4 million. Not everyone makes a household income of $16,000. So if it's husband and wife, that would be about $8,000 each. And if you were to buy, let's say, a compact 3 bedrooms at $1.15 million, 5% for the booking fee would be $57,500, stamp duty $30,600, legal fee $3,000, total will be about $91,100. Then in about 9 weeks time, you will have to come up with 15% cash or CPF of about $172,500. And subsequently, it will depend on whether you have chosen the normal payment scheme or the deferred payment scheme. Another reason making it harder to buy an EC, even though it is supposed to be about 30% cheaper than a private condo that is located in the same area and that is of around the same age, is these 3-letter words, MSR, also known as Mortgage Servicing Ratio. When you purchase a private condo, you only need to follow the Total Debt Servicing Ratio rule. But for EC, you need to follow the Mortgage Servicing Ratio rule as well. And Mortgage Servicing Ratio is more stringent. So what is it? Mortgage Servicing Ratio states that your monthly mortgage installment cannot exceed 30% of your income. Meaning if your total household income is $10,000, your mortgage installment cannot exceed $3,000. And the third reason, there are 3 EC coming up in the pipeline, being Tengah EC, Tampines EC, and Bukit Batok West Avenue 8 EC. As such, many buyers are adopting a wait-and-see attitude, even though they know that the next 3 ECs are likely to be more expensive. So what's my take on this? Before we continue, if you'd like to see more videos like this, I would really appreciate if you give a like and subscribe, and I'll do more videos for you. Alright, let's continue. So here's my take on buyers' behavior. From the previous EC launches, more remaining units from the existing ECs would fly off the shelves when a new EC is being launched. So it's likely that more units at North Gaia EC will be sold nearer to the launch of Tengah EC. I knew this too well because I was one of those EC buyers who quickly jumped to buy the balance unit when the next EC launched at a higher price. Now, this trend is seen during the launch of North Gaia EC as well, because the remaining units from the previous ECs were all being snapped up with only 6 units remaining as of end April. For more info on all the past, current or future ECs, such as the price list or brochures, you can comment below or click on the description below to check with me. Now, here are my views. If the income ceiling increases from $16,000 to $18,000 or more, then those in that income group can also come in to purchase the EC. Also, if MSR rule can relax a little bit, it'll make it easier for people to buy an EC. But then again, the purpose of MSR is to prevent people from overstretching their budget. So there are pros and cons to all this. What do you think should be done to make it easier to buy an executive condo? I love to hear your thoughts. Comment below. See you again in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Abracadabra.